Hey guys, this is Eric. Um, Today I just found out about this. Um, for any of you who are cool, you've heard of the game called Crazy Taxi. It was originally released on the Sega Dreamcast in the late 90s, and then it came out to PlayStation 2 and GameCube. And the GameCube version is a copy that I have of the game. It's the one I've been playing the most, and today I just found out that it was released on the App Store by Sega, and this is huge because, to be honest, Crazy Taxi is one of my favorite games. Even though a lot of people would not call it a game, or no, not that, but they wouldn't call it like a hardcore game, like a casual game. But this Crazy Taxi is just huge for me. I love Crazy Taxi, and it's works on your iPod and your iPad, so yeah, I know I have both. I'm stupid. Anyway, I tried using it on my fourth generation iPod here with the A4 processor and whatnot. Oh, you can see me. Hi. Anyway, I tried using it, or I tried playing the game on here, and it crashed. Or just before the game started, it crashed. So I thought I should. Whoops. I thought I should try it on the iPad, which has a better processor and whatnot. So yeah, it works on here. Works on here pretty damn good. Anyway, just gonna open this up here. Oh yeah, and for those of you wondering, Crazy Taxi is $5 in the App Store. But anyway, it's. I'm just gonna say right now, it's worth it. I'm not kidding. It's definitely worth it. At least for me, it is. Anyway, you get a an icon here. It basically has the guy with the green hair from Crazy Taxi riding his taxi like towards you, like towards a camera or something. I wish I just had like a Crazy Taxi logo or something like that, but you know, it's the game's awesome. The logo or the icon doesn't mean shit to me. I'm gonna load it up here. I'm just gonna turn it up here. Alright. Now, this is the iPad 3rd generation, for those of you wondering that I'm running this on.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
So, as you can see, it is overexposed. I don't know how to fix this. But anyway, you can clearly see that's the Crazy Taxi screen. Just tap, and the Offspring starts. Yes, I actually do not want to get sued right now, so yeah. This version of the game has the original music, which is just awesome because all the console versions of the game had the original music by Offspring and Bad Religion, and the music from the Offspring is off of the album X-Nay on the Hombre, and the music from Bad Religion is off of the Grey Race, and X-Nay on the Hombre, I know, was the Offspring's first major label release, and I think it's by far their best piece of work. And yeah, I'm really glad that they have the original music on here, because that was one of the big things. Because the Offspring Offspring and Bad Religion did the music for the game. That was huge. I know Stuttering Craig from Screw Tag didn't like it that much. He compared it to Sound of a Dying Cat or something like that. But that's besides the point. The music's awesome, and I'm glad it's there. I was really worried after I bought it. I was like, oh shit, this might not have the original music or the product placements. And by the way, no product placements in this game, because in the console versions, or at least the GameCube and Dreamcast ones. I haven't played the PS2 one, but in those two versions, I know that they had product placements for KFC, Levi's, Fila, Tower Records. Yeah, remember Tower Records? That was a fail. But anyway, yeah, all those sayings were in the game, kind of to make it look more realistic. Oh yeah, Pizza Hut was another thing that was in the game. But yeah, just to make it more realistic, as if Crazy Taxi is realistic. You can play it like a realistic thing, but then it wouldn't be fun. Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, the product placements are not in the game for obvious legal reasons. But I'm glad they got the music in there because I know when Sega released Crazy Taxi 1 and 2 under the PSP, they took out the music and they took out the product placements, and that port of the game, that particular port, was also kind of crappy. So, yeah, that's why I don't play it that often. But that was I would only play that port when I was on the go. But now I can play this when I'm on the go. As you can see there, it's got, oh wow, that makes everything a lot better. But anyway, yeah, you can see here, got all the modes here. There's also an option to hook it up to your Facebook account, and I normally wouldn't do that, but I love this game so much I decided to. I don't know, let's see what it does. You got play game, leaderboards, achievements, help and options. The help and options thing is like settings and whatnot, because there's two ways you can play the game. You can play it like there's two arrows, or wait, yeah, there's two arrows and the drive and reverse, but there's no function for braking. You need to use the reverse button to brake, but it'll only brake when you're like moving. If you're not moving at all, the R button reverses. So that's kind of weird, but that's how I find myself playing the game sometimes. I press the reverse button to slow down, which in reality, when you're actually driving, that's not the right thing to do. But yeah, that's one way to play it, and the other way to play it is like the Gran Turismo driving games on the iPad. Do this by also holding the drive or reverse button like that. So I haven't tried that mode yet, but I'm going to. So what the heck? Okay, touch and tilt controls. So I set tilt controls, and another cool thing here, you can freaking select your own music, so you don't have to listen to Bad Religion and Offspring if you hate them, like Stuttering Craig does. Anyway, I'm fine with the original music. It just adds more nostalgia value to me. But it's still kind of cool that you can listen to like Slayer or Snapcase or whatnot while you're playing Crazy Taxi. But anyway, let's see. Wait, no. No. Okay. Play game. And still got the arcade mode, the original modes. Even got Crazy Box. It's got records and name register. So go to original, and you can play by the arcade rules. You can work for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, just like in the game. So I like working for 10 minutes because it just gives you more playing time, and I really get consumed by it, and it's just awesome. Anyway, yeah, this is cool. So as you can see here, you got Alex, you got Gus, Gina, and Beady Joe. But yeah, they also make all the crazy remarks that they usually do. So you can see here, right here, man, the game just looks beautiful. So yeah, this is weird. The game, now, actually, I'm just gonna pause it. No, I just want to say one thing. The game looks beautiful on the iPad 3. It's really surreal to be playing this on a mobile device in its state, and as close to the original state that we'll ever see it on a portable device. Yeah, that's just awesome, and it kind of makes me. It's just exciting, because this game is like a huge part of my life, kind of. It's my favorite video game, you know? It's really hard to pick a favorite video game, but Crazy Taxi is it. But yeah, you can hear the Offspring blasting. Wait, no, that's Bad Religion. Whoops. Oh yeah, you can go to. You can even switch controls like tilt. You can switch to touching controls mid game. You can change music. I'll use my good friend's two-man gentleman band. Anyway, you can do sound effect volume. I noticed that there's a lot more horn honking in the game in this version than in the console versions. I've heard that you can honk your horn. I think it might have been in Crazy Taxi 2 where you can honk your horn, but it doesn't do shit. But I noticed a lot of more horn honking. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, it's still fun as heck, and apparently the music keeps playing after you shut off the iPad. Anyway, out of 10, I'm gonna have to give this port of Crazy Taxi an 8. No, a 9. Yeah, a 9. No, wait, an 8. Okay, an 8 for 2 reasons. One, well, each one costs like 1 star or unit of rating or whatever. First reason, doesn't work on iPod 4th generation, probably because processor isn't good enough. And one thing I really noticed, whenever a new iPod comes out, or whenever your device becomes obsolete, or becomes the old one, like when new iPods came out yesterday, I think, I got an email about it. But yeah, my iPod, when I updated to iOS 6, it started running slower than normal, which happened to the same exact thing, or the same thing happened with my iPad first generation on my desk right there. When I updated to iOS 5, I believe, is when it started getting slower and stupid. But yeah, on the iPad 3, it runs just beautifully. Beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, 8 out of 10, because, or actually, no, okay, 8 out of 10 because it crashes on the iPod, and no product placements, you know. That just kind of adds a little thing to it, you know. It's like a little bit of charm that makes the game much more enjoyable, but it really does not take away from the experience that you have playing it. It's still fun as crap, and you know, I'm probably gonna be addicted to this. In fact, I was watching a Jenna Marbles video when she was talking about being addicted to iOS applications. So I go on the App Store and I see Crazy Taxi on the App Store, and I'm probably gonna be addicted to that forever. And that's one thing I actually might not grow out of. I'm not kidding. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for this port of the game. 10 out of 10 for the game, or at least the Dreamcast and GameCube versions. The PSP version of the game gets a 6 because it sucks more. Well, it doesn't. It's not as good, basically. But that's besides the point. Go buy Crazy Taxi for your iPhone, iPad, or iPod, and have a blast, because this game's awesome. And if you got a GameCube or a Dreamcast or a PS2, go buy it. Go buy the console version. Play it on your big TV. If you have a PSP, don't buy the PSP version unless it's like a penny, because the PSP version sucks. But anyway, this video is way too long. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.